So guys, welcome back to the channel and thanks for tuning in, and I'm sure you guys can read the screen to see what we're talking about today. It's Taproot on Bitcoin. So this is similar to something that happened like EIP 1559 for Ethereum was super bullish. In my opinion, Taproot is going to be very bullish for Bitcoin if Bitcoin was not already bullish enough. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to try to keep this video short, but no one's really explaining. Well, Andre Antonopoulos, he explained it pretty well, but still, that guy, he's got a massive brain. So he speaks in, let's just simplify it. He's got a massive brain. He speaks in big words, and it's hard to understand. But anyways, I'm going to try to dumb it down as much as I can because I'm very simple when it comes to this type of stuff. So I like to have it dumbed down for me as well. I'm not calling anyone dumb. All I'm saying is it's like making it on a level like people can understand. It's just how it should be. But what is Taproot? Taproot is coming. What is it and how will it benefit Bitcoin? Guys, well, the first three things you need to know, and then I'll get into it and explain it, is first, with Taproot, there are going to be three main things. Alright, so here are the three main things that Taproot and Schnorr are going to provide. Mainly what you need to know is Taproot because they're both coming together at the same time. First is scaling. So 30 to 75% savings. So if your gas fee is like 40 bucks, it's now only going to be 20 bucks or 25 bucks. So nice to keep in mind. Another thing is savings on multi-sigs. I'll explain multi-sigs later in this video, but what you want to understand from it is 2.5 times faster block validation. So blocks are going to be validated 2.5 times faster. So they're going to be much faster transactions. So you don't have to click your ledger or click accept and sit there and say, wow, this is fun staring at a screen, because it's not. So another thing is fungibility. So all outputs become indistinguishable, which is nice. So instead of Johnny Bitcoin, now it's Bitcoin. So cool. Anyways, another one is script innovation. So providing a simple way to structure crypto signatures. So we're going to explain this as well. It has to do with multi-sig, but we'll go ahead and explain it. Alright, so here is typically, this is typically how a Bitcoin transaction is stored on the ledger. And it has a lot of data in relation to what it is upgrading to with Taproot. So with the current Bitcoin transactions that go through, there is an option to do multi-sig. What that means is it's just multiple signatures. So if you have a multi-sig wallet with 10 different signatures, that means 10 different people have to sign on that transaction for that transaction to go through. And here's an example of the one that they have. So here's an example of a contract that coins can be spent if both Alice and Bob sign. So, and then there's also another option. Or if Alice alone signs and a week passes by without Bob signing, then the funds are spent. So it can be Alice and Bob sign, the transaction goes through immediately. Alice only signs, it takes a week for the transaction to go through. Bob only signs, it takes a week for the transaction to go through. Bob or Alice, neither of them sign, the transaction doesn't go through. So there's 4 options right there. And as you get more people, there are more options and it has more data stored on the chain. So what Taproot is doing is saying, okay, Bob, Jeff, Alice, I don't care, whoever signs it, takes a week, 1 week, 2 weeks, half week, doesn't matter, whatever it is, that transaction is going to be aggregated into a combined signature. So this is really the only thing that's stored on the blockchain. So say you have 10 different signatures, it's just going to be aggregated, and this is the initial signature. So you can have a company wallet with Jim, Jeff, Bob, Fred, Philip, Pickle, and Sam, I don't know, whatever, all having to sign on a wallet, but it's all aggregated and combined in one signature. So not a lot of data stored on the chain, when you don't store a lot of data, you save money on gas. Yes, Bitcoin has gas. So since 2012, scripts, aka the conditions, like we explained, there's 4 different options with Alice and Bob, and probably more that I'm not mentioning because I don't know, maybe I'm just not thinking about them, but yeah, who knows? There's several of them. But initially, you cannot see what the different options are. However, when that transaction goes through, you will be able to see them all. But with this new Taproot upgrade, you'll be able to understand what the options are, but because you're on the back end, you understand the multi-sig and whoever's behind it. But we'll just call it like this blatantly. Both sides, when they go on like an Ether scan or Bitcoin scan, you will not be able to see what those different conditions are. Instead, it's going to be Jeff sent Bob this amount of money. That's it. No one will ever be able to see anything else, no other information. And another example of this is like ZK Snarks. If you don't know what this means, it's basically this. I'm going to prove to you I'm a millionaire without showing you my bank account. That's like a concept of ZK Snarks. So now we're going to explain the Schnorr Signature. So Schnorr Signature is this. It's aggregating multiple signatures into one combined signature. And that saves data onto the blockchain. And it allows it to be fungible because now it's all just an aggregated signature. Fred's signature, Bob's signature, or Steve Lee's signature. They're all the same. So now you're asking, okay, so how does this work? Like, when are we going to get the upgrade? Well, here's the upgrade. The Taproot upgrade is now supported by mining pools with over 90% of the total hash rate. So after, I want to say it'll be sometime this year that the Taproot upgrade will occur. But there are 2 options. First is implementing the upgrade after 90% of the network is accepting it. Second is if they do say, nah, we don't want to do it, bro, or we don't get 90%, then it'll be implemented later down the year. So it's still going to be implemented regardless, whatever happens. And how will it change Bitcoin to you? Well, in what I've heard is it's really going to change like the wallet address or how the wallet is. So here's similar to what SegWit did. So if you guys are not familiar with SegWit or not SegWit, all you need to know is the transaction fees are lower. So each of these upgrades mainly makes the fees lower. But you guys can look into my channel. I'll leave a link in the description or at the end of this video where you can see the difference between SegWit and non-SegWit or legacy. And this kind of gives you a visual of it. So the non-SegWit, you have the block header, and you have completely separate transactions. Then you have a private key for this signature, private key for that signature, and so on. See, the reason why it costs more is because the signatures were stored on the blockchain. Instead, in this scenario, they were not stored on the blockchain. Instead, it's just the public key and the hash, and so on. But anyways, and then they were initiating, okay, now we have the private key, and the private key moves to the next signature, just kind of like proof, like, hey, look, we're legit, we're the stuff, we're the get go it, whatever. But anyways, Taproot was first talked about in 2017. That's how fast Bitcoin moves. And no, it's not very fast. It is slow compared to others. But hey, you get what you pay for. Bitcoin. So guys, why now the last thing is, why is this bullish? Well, in my opinion, it's bullish for these 3 things. Guys, if you haven't seen the crazy massive Ethereum pump, well, have you noticed gas fees being a lot lower? Well, that's why Ethereum is pumping a bit. Obviously, EIP 1559 as well. But with lower gas fees, it releases the congestion and more people can just play around and do junk. Same thing with Bitcoin. Now people can play around with more stuff and do junk. And it's more private now. So now you can have companies with company wallets and have multiple people in one wallet. And it's like, oh, this is just wallet. But anyways, guys, you need to know it's scaling, fungibility, script innovation, and privacy. So guys, thanks for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed this video, smash up the like, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification if you enjoyed this. If you want to support the channel and get paid to do it, there's some affiliate links in the description below. And guys, tell me what you had for dinner tonight. If it's breakfast right now, what do you have for breakfast? You know what my favorite breakfast is? Breakfast. Proverbs chapter 29 verses 26. Many seek an audience with a ruler, but it is from the Lord that one gets justice. Breakfast. I don't know if you guys knew, but I tried doing a cooking channel. I love cooking food, man, but it just took too much time. Making all the videos, editing them. Same thing with cryptocurrency, but it's a little bit easier because I'm into crypto all day, and cooking, it's harder to do a quick recording. But like with cryptocurrency, you can kind of record it and go about it a lot easier. But if you guys want to check out the cooking channel, here's a couple of videos. It's called Drake's Kitchen. As a picture of this, some steaks, quesadillas, pancakes, tacos without the taco. Dude, I did all kinds of random stuff. My favorite was the homemade stone fire pizzas. Those things are pretty fire sauce. But guys, you can check out some cooking videos too if you guys want to do it. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to check it out. But anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification. That way you guys can be ahead of the game every time we make a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Guys, I need you guys to do a couple things. Participate in the quadruple threat. First, set up a Celsius account. Here's a referral link. You guys can use it. Write it down. Type it down. Or you guys can use the link in the description below. Set up a Celsius account. Good for savings. Good for earnings. Don't bet the house on it though. But anyways, you guys can get a free bonus on this. Alright, how do I get this free bonus? Well guys, enter in this link. You guys will get $30. Then deposit $200 in any cryptocurrency. Enter in new 40, like NEW 40 promo code. You guys can use both. And you'll get a total of $70. Guys, that's step one of the triple threat. Alright, Drake, I did step one. What's step two? Alright, guys, this is where you can get your small altcoin gems and little game changers. You guys can go to crypto.com. You can set up an account. Here's a link in the description below, or you guys can just type in this code right here on the screen. Deposit some funds in there. You get $25 in bonus crypto. You guys can use that to buy your altcoin gems and have some fun. Step two of the triple threat, or I'm sorry, quadruple threat. And the third one, this one is a fun one, Voyager. This one is more so where you can buy with limit orders. It doesn't have as many altcoins as crypto.com, but it's really easy to use, easy to set up. And yes, this one does come with a referral link as well, and you'll get $25 in BTC. This is how you can do a limit order. Super easy to use, and they don't charge any trading fees whatsoever. Here's the referral link. You can't copy and paste it, but you can look in the description to copy and paste, and you can put that in and set one up. $25. Step 4, open up a BLOCKFI account. Here's a link you guys can use. The reference code is 024FFE02. All the links are in the description below. Open up a BLOCKFI, just deposit some funds, and you'll get $30 in BTC. And you can also get that crypto cashback rewards card. Don't forget about that. Game changer, 1.5%. And the first few months, you get a bunch of extra percent. Check it out. This is the funnest one though. Lolly, free. There is a referral link to this one too. I've actually won 100,000 sats one time on one of the taps, which is worth like $100 in Bitcoin. So it's crazy. Look, and there's even proof in the wallet. Look at that, daily stack, 101. Guys, set one up. It's really easy to do. Download a Lolly account and just set it up. And of course, guys, if you guys are a pro, there's a link in the description so you guys can sign up with KuCoin and Binance US to get some trading fee discounts. Thanks.